Hi, welcome to my channel Flavors from Devi's Kitchen. Today I'll make a very popular Bengali sweet called Nalen Gurer Shandesh, or a sweet made out of cottage cheese. I have taken cottage cheese of 2 liter milk here. I'll show you how to make cottage cheese at home with date syrup and sugar. So the ingredients required are: I've taken cottage cheese made out of 2 liter milk, 1 cup sugar. You can add a little more or less because sugar also acts as a binder. Fine grained sugar you can take, then it's easy for the sugar to get dissolved. And date syrup, half cup. If you do not have date syrup, you can just use the regular date cake that you get, and you can just dissolve it in a little bit of milk. 1 teaspoon cardamom powder. You do not need a lot of ingredients for making this dessert or sweet. And I have some dice here, but if you do not have dice, you can just shape it like Peda, or in whichever shape you want, like a ball. It's up to you. Some water in a bowl to moisten your hand while making the shandesh, and a muslin cloth to wipe your hand. So let's get started. Boiling 2 liter milk, and to curdle the milk, I'll add 2 tablespoons vinegar and 2 tablespoons water mixed together. Adding the vinegar, added the vinegar and the water to curdle the milk, and you can see the milk has curdled. Now I'll drain the water in a muslin cloth. I have put the curdled milk in this muslin cloth and let the water drain overnight. I first knead the paneer, or the chana as we call in Bengali. I'll knead the paneer into a soft dough first. So I'm almost done kneading the chana or the paneer. Now I'll add the sugar in it. I've added the sugar and mix well. I'm putting the cottage cheese and sugar in the pan and keep stirring it in medium-low heat. But you have to constantly stir and scrape. The sugar has melted, so you can see it has become a little bit semi-liquid. It needs constant stirring and scraping. You must make sure that it doesn't stick to the pan. So it should be always made in medium to medium-low flame. You have to keep checking on the flame and adjust it accordingly. After dissolving the sugar, stir for 5 to 10 minutes in medium flame and then add the cardamom powder. To check if it's done, you have to dip your finger in water and just wipe it in a moist cloth, and when you touch it, your fingers should come out clean. So it's almost done. If you do not have date syrup, or if you do not like date syrup, then you can just make plain shandesh without adding the date syrup. I'll just separate a small amount to make plain shandesh. I'll add the date syrup. Mix well. And again you have to stir for some time until it becomes dry again. Keep stirring and scraping until it dries. The small portion that I had taken out, I'll just shape it. I've taken a dice. You have to gently take it out. So I'll take another dice. And you have to gently I'll use another dice for this. It will become a little hard once it cools down. It's done. I'll just check. Yeah, it's done. So I'll turn off the flame now. Now I'll make the date syrup shandesh. Smoothen the side using your index finger. Now I'll make a different one. Press it, not too hard, but you need to put some pressure for the design to show up on the other side, or the pattern. Take a small portion and put it on the dice, and using your thumb and index finger, just shape it and press neatly on the edges. Press on top with slight pressure for the pattern to show on the other side. And gently you have to take off from the dice. If you do not have dice, you just shape it like this, like Peda, and maybe if you wish you can put a raisin or nut in the middle. Make this Nalen Gurer Shandesh or Date Syrup Shandesh. If you do not have date syrup, you can just make white shandesh like this. And if you do not have this dice, don't worry about it. You can just shape it like Peda, or you can spread it on a greased rectangular or square dish and cut them into burfis. Cottage cheese made out of 2-liter full cream milk will make about 20-25 shandesh. For making cottage cheese, always use full cream milk. Made this Nalen Gurer Shandesh for Diwali or Kali Puja. Do try this during this upcoming festive season. This Bengali sweet is delicious. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.